Centerville's Lady Bulldogs come to Spartan Bowl hoping for win number 1. Likewise, the Spartans looking for a victory. This is a Spartan Sports presentation on TV3. Two teams shut out in basketball so far this season meet tonight at Spartan Bowl. The Lady Bulldogs of Centerville and Connersville's Lady Spartans are about to begin the game that someone will win. Hi, everybody. With Ron Wally, this is Fran Schommel. Ron, both teams really finding a win hard to come by.
Yeah, both teams are hungry for a victory tonight. Fran, of course, the Spartans on the hallowed grounds of this bowl definitely want to walk away with a victory. And, of course, Centerville wants to end their skid and walk out of here with a victory as well.
Righto. This is the Lady Spartans pregame show brought to you on TV3 by Union Savings and Loan. Centerville has lost 5 times. The Lady Spartans are trying to break a 4-game losing streak. The Bulldogs have lost to these teams. They've lost to Randolph Southern, also to Muncie Burst just a couple of nights ago. They lost to Eastern Hancock. They lost to Blue River, and they lost to Centerville. So these kids are really struggling.
Well, both teams are struggling, Fran. Both teams are struggling to find some rhythm, some identity. The Spartans, of course, had their first game after the first 3 games on the road. They had their first game last Saturday against Mount Vernon and came out and showed a lot of nerves, being finally back here at the floor of the bowl. They just could never recover from that stingy, swarmy defense from Mount Vernon. And hopefully the Spartans have corrected that ship. And there was a lot of mental mistakes, forcing passes that shouldn't have been passed and forced. And, hopefully they've corrected that and they're able to calm down and relax and walk out of here with a victory.
Well, the Spartans have lost to New Palestine, Decatur Central, Indianapolis Ritter, and Mount Vernon. 4 strong teams, 4A teams, and still trying to find their way after that Mount Vernon loss.
Yeah, well, that was that was just embarrassing. I mean, that was an embarrassment loss for the Spartans, but they're a team that's really young. You're going to have that. Talked to the pregame show with the coach before the game against Mount Vernon, and she talked about the steady progression of the maturity of the first 3 games, and then they hit that roadblock. And that's to be expected for a new team, a team that's young like this, to have those where they're on that verge and then get knocked down a little bit. These are all growing pains. These are all growth spurts.
Yes.
Again, when a baby starts to walk, they do a little bit of wobbling before they take off, and hopefully we can get a victory tonight and start running.
Moments ago, we had an opportunity to speak with Spartan coach Michelle Carter.
Coach, I remember a song from an old Hollywood musical, Something's Gotta Give. That's the situation tonight, isn't it, here?
Well, yeah, tonight, but one team's going to walk away with their first win tonight, and we're just going to be hopeful that it's us. The girls have been coming out the last 4 days, working very hard, seeing some improvement offensively, looking to attack the basket strong, being low, and our defense just continues to get better. So, that's one thing that you always want. We've started off with a tough schedule. Now we're getting better, and we'll hopefully start to see some of those wins fall for us.
Centerville's problem and Lady Spartans' inexperience, is that one of the things you're working on?
Oh, definitely. When you start a freshman point guard and a sophomore guard, they're young. Even though Paige played last year, still it's a learning experience, a new system. Starting juniors, kids that just didn't get a whole lot of playing time at the varsity level. So it's a different experience for them. And they're really having great attitudes. They're working hard. You see it from the very tip to the very end of the game. They never give up. And that's exactly what they've been doing at practice as well.
They've been making some early mistakes, but mistakes are correctable in basketball, aren't they?
Oh, definitely they are. And, that's one thing that we talked about is limiting our turnovers. We've been averaging around 29 turnovers a game, and you're not going to win games doing that. So, we need to get that down around 14 or less, and that's going to be our goal, what we started talking about. And we looked at, in practice, our passing, making sure they're a little more crisp. And you can take turnovers that are, when they throw the ball out of bounds, they're a dead ball. It's the live ball turnovers that have really been killing us.
Lady Spartans' next opponent is the Anderson Indians. What do you know about Anderson?
Well, Anderson's going to be athletic. They're going to be quick. They're going to look to press and try to speed us up to get us to turn the ball over. So it's going to be important for us to control the tempo when we go against them tomorrow and make sure that we don't allow that pressure to speed us up and to create some easy turnovers for them. And then defensively, just making sure that we are being disciplined, sitting in our stance, because they do like to attack. And, they have a girl that's averaging around 23 points. So making sure we know where she is, because she can hit the three and she can also attack. So just communication will be a big key tomorrow night with it.
Coach, keep up the good work. I know you're working hard with the girls, and they're working hard. They're showing you that they want to win, get better.
Thank you. Yeah, they are, and it's been fun so far. It'd be nice to step out here tonight and get our first home win on the home floor at the Spartan Bowl. And I think the girls are excited about the opportunity that we have tonight.
Have a great game, Coach.
Thank you.
That's Spartan coach Harder. Ron?
Union Savings and Loan offers hometown service with great rates, CDs and deposit accounts, and local loan approvals when you're in need of financing. They also have a trust department, and with 2 locations in town, downtown at 730 Central Avenue and uptown at 500 West 30th Street. Union Savings and Loan is truly Connersville's hometown bank. Union Savings and Loan, people you know, neighbors you trust.
This has been the lady. We went some lineups from you guys, right?
Yes,
we were about to forget the lineups.
Yeah, that's right. For the Centerville Bulldogs, Lily Waters is a 5'6" sophomore. She's number 10 at one of the guard positions. Laura Taylor Stanley is a 5'5" sophomore. She's number 12. Emily Tender is a 5'5" junior, number 20. Emma Oon is a 5'8" sophomore, number 24. And in the center for Centerville, jumping ahead, is Ashley Waters, 5'8" junior, number 42 for the Connersville Spartans. They are led by Sarah Rubel. She's a 5'2" freshman getting the start tonight. She's number 2. Paige Dunaway is a 5'7" sophomore, number 13. Elise Matney is a 5'8" junior, number 15. Brittany Bottomley is a 5'9" sophomore, number 23. And rounding out for the lineup for the Spartans is senior Miranda Cranfield. She's a junior, 5'8" junior, number 33.
This has been the Lady Spartans pregame show, brought to you on TV3 by Union Savings and Loan. Well, Ron, game time has come, and you just gave the lineups, and I think they're about to introduce the visiting Centerville Lady Bulldogs.
Perfect timing.
So we might remind our folks at American Heritage Realty, buying and selling, see American Heritage first. Reed Health Connersville, we are here to help you. George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment. Free delivery. The number to call, 825-6251. Don's Auto Sales and Tires. Major brand tires at very affordable prices. Edward Jones, Financial Advisor. And they're making sense of investing.
Spartan Game on TV3 is also being brought to you by FCN Bank, building stronger communities, one great local bank at a time. Fullest Flooring, a wide selection of quality flooring, plus expert installation. Mancino's Pizza and Grinder is a great place to eat in Connersville. Try Spartan Classic. Urban Winkler Funeral Home. Call 825-1761 or 458-0745 and ask about pre-planning services. Also, Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, an independent agency representing numerous companies for your every need, and by the Kai Center of Connersville. Complete eye care for every member of your family.
Okay, Ron, thanks. And the lineups for the Spartans being announced now.
This is awesome. I mean, absolutely incredible. Fullest Flooring, you will find the answer to your every flooring need at Fullest Flooring at 301 Beach Street in Connersville. Yes, Fullest Flooring has a large selection of carpet and tile, also vinyl and laminates. Luxury vinyl tiles and hardwoods. You will receive a free estimate on your choice of flooring, plus expert installation. Their friendly staff will help you through the entire process. Fullest Flooring also provides bathrooms, upgrades, remodeling, and custom shower systems. At 301 Beach Street, Connersville, 765-692-0800 is the phone number.
Okay, here we go. This Lady Spartans lineup for tonight's game, and The officials tonight are Kevin Chestnut, Tony Orman, and Greg Reese. These three gentlemen will be watching this ball game very closely, and I'm sure we will hear their whistles quite often, Ron.
Quite a few times, I'm sure.
We usually do, don't we?
Yeah.
Okay, the Lady Spartans introduced for the fans here at Spartan Bowl tonight. And Ron and I are very happy that you joined us here on TV3 for this ball game.
You mentioned earlier, Fran, about both teams being hungry. You know, the Spartans, look at them right there coming out, ready to go. They are excited. They're thinking we can win this ball game.
Right, and the first ball game was a victory for the junior varsity, so congratulations to Chad House, their head coach, in a win. 32 Lady Spartans JV team, 19 for the Centerville Reserves. Now the national anthem by CHS Band.
We honor America. Tonight, our national anthem played by the CHS Band.
Pretty impressive picture on your TV screen, folks. The American flag, flanked by the IHSAA state champ banners of 1972 and 1983.
What a great rendition of the national anthem there from the CHS Pep Band. I mean, that may be the last two games, one of the best we've ever heard. Very, very good.
Yeah, they're excellent. I mean,
yeah.
And they're going to be in the Thanksgiving Day parade in Florida coming up here, and these youngsters will be flying to Miami and in
good
the parade.
For them.
Yeah, I'm sure they'll do well.
Oh, absolutely.
Okay, here we go. The blue and white Lady Bulldogs and the red and white Spartans, and we are set to begin this ball game. Elise Matney will be jumping center for the Spartans, and for the visitors, Emma Ohm. Tip control by the Spartans, and again, both teams want to break losing streaks here tonight at Spartan Bowl in this ball game. Underneath, they get a player. There's a bad turnover, which keeps coaches up at night.
Oh, absolutely, yeah. It keeps coaches up at night and keeps them either dyeing their hair or trying to grow more out. I tell you, you can't have something like that to start the ball game, but the thing that we need to do is put it behind us and just stop them. Okay, and stop number 20, who's bringing the ball in the front court. Nice Emily Tedder. Sealed by the Spartans. Fast breakdown court, up and in. Very, very good there from Paige. Number 13, Paige Dunaway, 5'7" sophomore, CHS. Yeah. First 2 points at the ball game go to Connersville. Nice anticipation there from Paige. Nothing like a fast break layup to excite the fans. Oh yeah, nothing like that to excite the whole team. That and a dunk brings the crowd out of their chairs. Yeah. I like to see one of these girls be able to do that. Number 42 handles the ball. She is Ashley Walter, 5'8" junior at Centerville High. Takeaway by the Spartans. See if they can convert on this one. Dunaway drives toward the basket, stops about 10 feet away, flips the ball out to a teammate, tries a three-pointer, which is short. Fight for the rebound. Nice and hustle. Won by Connersville. Yeah, nice hustle. There's a pass at high, but it's brought in by number 13, who fires long, and Paige Dunaway misses on that shot. Another attempt made.
And the ball is a whistle sound when they give the ball. There's going to be a foul called on number 15, Connersville, Elise Matney. The ball goes out of bounds to the Bulldogs in backcourt. Number 40 will trigger it in. That's Jakia Holland, a 5'4" freshman at Centerville.
Spartans had plenty of opportunity that series to put the ball in the hoop and just never came through it. Now another steal from Page.
Well, the Spartans are really taking the basketball away from their visitors. And who was that?
Sarah Rubel, freshman.
Okay, thank you. I thought it was 5'7" freshman, Sarah Rubel.
Yeah, nice pass there from Page to Rubel. She pulled away from the defender for an easy layup. Spartans looking good on defense.
Right. Spartans up 4-0. In the early minutes of this ball game, and 42 fires long, hits the front rim on a 3-point try. It drops off, touched last by a Lady Spartan, so it will be Bulldogs ball at their end of the court.
Yeah, both times that, actually all the times that the Bulldogs have had the ball and have been able to shoot, they've had a Spartan in their face, which is very good sign for the Spartans defense. Right there's another one.
Yes, absolutely. The Spartans are used to having the opponents.
Yeah, that's not a good
hands
pass.
in their, there's a ball that's.
Yeah, there was nobody looking at all. I have no idea why you would want to pass that. If they're not looking, just go ahead and bring the ball up.
Ball went out of bounds, touched last by a Spartan, so here's a Bulldog ball.
Yeah, little mistakes like that need to be minimal.
Absolutely. Number 10 with the ball. That is Lily Waters, 5'7" sophomore at the Centerville. I was going to say CHS, but I have to say Centerville now because we got two CHSs here tonight.
That's right. Well, we're the only CHS. We're the real one.
Okay. Tell that to the Centerville
That's
people.
right.
Lots of luck when you go through Centerville.
Right. Nice hustle, nice.
Shot by the Spartans miss, another shot miss, and the
Good
Spartans
job.
finally keep trying, and they finally got one to go through.
Yeah, Manny, that looked like it was her weak side shot right there. Kissed it off the glass enough to get into the hoop, to get her on the board.
Point guard brings it up court for the Bulldogs, and they lose the ball for, gosh, maybe 10th time already.
Yeah,
around.
they've had a lot.
They're really struggling. These youngsters are apparently nervous and have to settle down a little bit for Centerville.
And our offense has, even though we're up 6-0, we have not really been settled as well. Made a lot of mistakes that we've.
Underneath, shot missed by the Spartans' Rubel.
Thought there was a
Centerville
foul.
ball.
I thought one of our kids was pushed down, but the guys at Stripes didn't see it. Maybe they lost the whistles.
Centerville girl loses control momentarily, and a nice Spartan defense. Ball goes out of bounds. Touch last by Connersville.
Very good defense so far.
Sarah Rubel comes out, and she's replaced by Bailey Snyder. Bailey Snyder, number 12.
Yeah, Bailey, a veteran on this team, a junior.
Centerville ball in front court.
I thought she.
I thought
Yeah,
that
I thought there was
young
gonna
lady walked.
Yeah,
but
I
the
did
official.
too. I thought he was going to call there for a second.
Yeah, he had momentarily thought, yeah, I will, then I won't.
Yeah.
Spartan ball as they hurry into front court. This is Snyder with it.
It seems like their passes seem like they're still too. Whoa! Wow!
Well, that was some kind of a drive.
We'll take that.
Was that Dunaway?
No, that was Bottomley. She
Bottomley.
came in there
Okay.
and just forced and powered her way in for that bucket.
Yeah, I couldn't see her number. It was blocked by another player. And Centerville ball down 8-0. Tied up ball.
Centerville ball.
Nice defense by the Spartans as they moved in on Centerville like we saw Mount Vernon move in on the Spartans.
Yeah, we learned something
a few days ago.
a thing or two right there, as you see
Right.
that jump ball, held ball right there.
Shot by Centerville is too hard, and the Spartans grabbed the rebound. Number 33, Miranda Cranfield, rebounding for the Lady Spartans.
Yeah, we've been dominant on the glass tonight so far.
Nice assist. Bailey Snyder misses on the jumper from the free throw circle, but it's put up and in by Cranfield.
Cranfield was the right place at the right time on Snyder's shot. She was able to, again, we've had so many offensive rebounds and defensive rebounds. Again, total domination on the boards tonight for the Spartans.
Centerville ball driving on the Spartan defender.
Yeah, Centerville no rhythm whatsoever so
No,
far.
number 20 drives for the basketballs on the floor. Travel called, turnover gives the ball to the Lady Spartans.
Yeah, that just was good defense from the Spartans that forced the Bulldog there to lose their balance and thusly losing the ball that came our way.
Dunaway and Matney come out of the ball game for the Lady Spartans. Let's see if we can pick up who's replacing them in the lineup. Connersville in control with the lead and the ball right now. 2:25 to go first quarter. This is Brittany Bottomley with the basketball. Gives to Snyder.
Yeah,
The ball deflected in flight. An attempted shot by the Spartans, and Centerville girl has the basketball.
Yeah, not a good option right there from Sarah, but you know she's learning. That's
a bump by a Spartan as kind of overguarding there by CHS.
You know, I'd like to have Sarah, you know, going up against one of their bigs, and she showed no fear. She kind of lost that battle, but she probably won't lose the war. You know, she'll keep going in there.
Second foul of the ball game.
Yeah,
that foul was on Young. Another turnover by Centerville, and Snyder would trigger it in for CHS. Comes into Rubel, one of the freshmen on this team for the Lady Spartans, and Coach Cheryl Harder.
Again, the passes are. The girls need to know, I mean, their own strength. Sometimes they just, I mean, easy passes.
Underneath the basket, and nice feed,
job,
and
nice.
up and in, Rubel. Nice feed from Snyder.
Yeah.
Timeout going to be taken by the Centerville Bulldogs. It's a full timeout, and Ron has something.
George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment welcomes you to stop by our Connersville location at 330 East 5th Street. George is proud to offer you friendly hometown service and the convenience of free delivery. Also, our medical equipment staff is there to help you with whatever you need. George's Floral Gifts has that special something for any occasion, birthday, weddings, bereavement, and or to brighten someone's day. George's, we are here for you, 765-825-6251.
First time out of the ball game, and the Spartans have a 12-0 lead over these young ladies from Centerville High School.
Very good start for the Spartans, both offensively and defensively. The only problem I'm seeing offensively is that they pass the ball too hard to each other when they're too close, which is something that they got to learn to not, you don't have to throw it as hard as you can when somebody's close. But other than that, defensively, they've stepped up, they've played a swarmy defense against Centerville so far, Fran.
Yeah, I think they're on the way to their first quarter, best quarter of the year so far, I believe.
Oh, yes, absolutely. And I tell you, the play from Cranfield underneath has really disrupted Centerville.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, the Spartans playing well, and they fall back in defense right now. It's like a 1-2-2. Number 20 with the ball. She's the point guard for Centerville. That's Emily Tedder, number 20. Passes off to a teammate. There's a girl driving the baseline and missing. That was a nice play by the Bulldogs, but they couldn't convert.
Well, I think the presence of Cranfield, who was sneaking over there under the bucket, kind of scared the Bulldogs there. Yeah, there she is.
She's a well-sized girl, I mean.
Yeah.
Driving down, feeding off, loose.
That's our ball.
Tied up ball.
So we retain possession.
Number 34 for the Bulldogs. Mallory Woodruff comes in. She's another freshman on this team. And she's replacing Lily Waters.
Not a good pass.
There's a Bailey Snyder getting the basketball for the Spartans. Feeding off to a teammate, but her shot won't drop. And up court, loose basketball.
Yeah, I thought one of our girls was pushed from behind, but
so they're bringing all the team back into. See, there's a Cheyenne Young going out for the Spartans. Also, Cranfield and Snyder. So some new players in the ball game for CHS. It was almost a takeaway by Centerville, but Connersville keeps possession.
Yep, double
And now
dribble.
double dribbling on Connersville's Paige Dunaway. So a turnover by the Spartans.
You know, another erratic pass that, you know, we either a bad pass or we're not handling it. Even though we're up 12, these are mistakes that's haunted us so much.
Here, the Bulldogs on the attack, looking to walk
the
out
drought.
that 0 on their side of the scoreboard, but a whistle stops the play, and going to be called on Rubel.
Yeah, I didn't know if I saw what she did away from the ball, but, you know, we've got 3 fouls. They have none.
That's the first on Rubel of the Spartans. Bulldog ball
Nice steal.
taken away by Connersville, and she loses control of the ball, and it will be Centerville ball.
You know, nice hustle there from Bottomley right there, but I wonder if the last ball didn't, or if the last touch wasn't on Centerville, if she would have, but, you know, now you don't want to take that chance.
16 seconds to go in the first quarter.
So there was a push off.
Right.
Yeah, I mean, that was clear. I mean, when your arm extends like that, that's
Will Centerville get a last second shot away?
this defense.
Yes, and it misses. That was put up by Ashley Walter, was just off the mark. We played the first 8 of this ball game, the Spartan Bowl tonight, and it is the Lady Spartans of Connersville 12 and the Centerville Lady Bulldogs 0.
Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, gives you the very best deal of tires. Don has all the major brands available in stock and in all price ranges. You can rely on Don's Auto Sales and Tires, in business for over 40 years. And Don's Auto Sales has a large selection of quality pre-owned vehicles and prices ranging from $1,000 to $30,000. Need new tires or quality vehicle? Available from Don's Auto Sales and Tires, 126 West 2nd Street, Connersville. The phone number is 825-7730. You mentioned it earlier, Fran, about being the best quarter. No question.
Yes.
No question. The Spartans played their best quarter. Still a little bit of mental mistakes that they need to correct. But overall, you can't find too many things to not like when you're up 12-0 after the first quarter.
Right. I mean, I was most impressed with these young ladies. I mean,
Yeah, I mean, when you come out every game as a new game, you don't think about the last game, you don't think about the game that's to come, you think about the game that's in front of you.
Right.
And, you know, we knew coming in here that Centerville was a team that they're as hungry as we are for the first victory of the season. And, you know, those are some very dangerous teams to play. And, you know, right now, we do, you know, we had that first turnover on the first possession. After that, we've righted the ship.
right. We played good basketball. I mean, I don't think you can find anything wrong with what happened his first 8 minutes.
No.
Centerville ball drives
Nice defense.
the lane, and a foul
Are
called.
they going to call Paige on that?
As Emily Tedder of Centerville drives toward the basket, she was fouled by Paige Dunaway.
Yeah, there you go. Paige on that, a little bit over guarding.
That's a non-shooting foul.
Well, it was good guarding, but look at, I mean, swarming defense right there.
Centerville drives toward the basket, misses.
And
another whistle stop. The play.
They can call Beckner on that?
I don't know. Let's see what the official ruled.
Yeah, Beckner. Now we're at 5.
14th, Vanessa Beckner, her first.
Yeah, that's.
Yeah, we're racking up some fouls. If you can find a fault in this game by the Spartans,
Yeah.
that's probably it.
Yeah, but you know, some of these, I mean, some of the fouls.
Oh,
I mean,
the first point by Centerville goes to number 20, Emily Tedder. She's one of the juniors on the team from Centerville High. Misses on the second one, too high, and the rebound goes to a Spartan lady. Spartan works the ball across the timeline.
Look, Sarah again going
Gets the
against the
shot.
big ones.
I thought she was
I
fouled.
thought she was hacked too.
I did too, but the ref rules.
Yeah, that's. I mean, they call Paige for breathing on somebody, and Sarah gets hacked. And boy, I just love her spirit, Fran. I mean, she goes up against those bigs, and she's the smallest scorer on the floor.
But the Spartans get the consolation prize.
Yeah,
they
yeah,
get
we
the ball out of bounds.
Yep. Yeah, we'll take that.
Right. Up
Beautiful,
and in.
beautiful.
Oh, nice. Beautiful.
Paige Dunaway.
Paige Dunaway is at 4 points for CHS. They have 14. and lead by 13.
Yeah, she muscled her way in there.
Centerville with the ball and throwing it away, but touched last by Spartan, the ref rules.
Yeah, Matney right there, just hoping to be able to intercept that, but came off of her for, again, defense definitely different from the last game against Mount Vernon. Looks like we're kind of doing what you mentioned, doing their defense.
Centerville ball put in play, a high pass inbounds by number 34, who tries a shot as she nears the baseline, or nears the end line, but the shot won't go through. And the ball is Spartan basketball, but it goes out of bounds, and Centerville has the ball.
Yeah, that just seems to be, that's the biggest problem that I see from the girls from both games is the passing. The passing's not good, but they'll correct it. That's something that's easily correctable.
Absolutely. Bulldog ball.
Oh, I thought she may have.
She did too. Long
right.
shot is missed by Centerville. Whistle stops the play.
Yeah, you're right. She looked at is that going to be on us? No, I was going to say. This is their first.
Number 34, that's Woodruff.
34, Mallory Woodruff. Her first, team's first.
That's their first.
Yeah, I mean, that's amazing.
It is.
Almost 2 minutes gone in the first quarter, or second quarter. Ooh.
Shot attempted by a Lady Spartan, missed. And Centerville grabs the rebound. Long pass down court, too long. It'll be Spartan ball in backcourt.
Yeah, Centerville, have the same trouble there. They're trying to get that 13 points back in one shot.
Yes.
And again, just a little bit too hard for them. We saw that last week with us against Mount Vernon. You get in those holes, Fran. It's nice to be able to have a big lead.
Sure is.
Yeah, I was going to say, that should be.
There's a Spartan on the floor.
Yeah,
and the ref rules a couple of free throws coming. And the foul is called on Marshall of Centerville.
Nice sportsmanship there from Marshall. As soon as she got the call, she went over there to Paige to check on her and gave her a 5.
Free throw good by Paige Dunaway. Here's her second free throw coming.
Good
It's
job.
good. That's a 15th point by the Spartans in this ball game so far.
Yeah, Paige made it look easy right there. Oh, wow. Let's see, there's a lot of
Kind of
Yeah.
little bumping around out there. Loose ball picked up by Connersville. Dunaway leads the back
Beautiful
down
job
court.
there
Up and
from
in.
Paige,
She was fouled. She was at the free throw line.
That's her strong side, obviously being a left-hander.
That foul
Very
is called
nice.
on Marshall of Centerville. Her second, team's second.
She was getting battered, Paige was, when she was playing defense, and withstood it, got the steal, and took the hard foul, and now she's at the line for a 3-point play.
Snyder in, Bottomley out for the Spartans. At the free throw line, number 13.
Yeah.
It's a 3-point play. Ends up with the field goal and the free throw. She's at 9 points.
Yeah.
Half of the Spartans 18.
Yeah, the Spartans go when she goes.
Centerville will walk the ball across the timeline. That is the point guard, Emily Tedder. Feeds off to a teammate, number 42, Walter. She can't get through the Spartan defense. Hands off to a teammate, Marsh. Spartan, good defense.
Yeah.
Keeping the gals in blue from getting into close range.
And I tell you what, Matney and Cranfield.
Now an
They got
offensive
done
foul
away.
called.
Oh, no.
on
Okay, I thought they were pointing at Paige. I thought, whoa.
No, it's number 20, Tedder, for an offensive foul.
Now Centerville is racking up the fouls.
Right, that's number 4, I believe, on
Yeah,
that.
that's 4. I was mentioning the defense from the Spartans, Matney and Cranfield, I mean, they're just playing incredible defense.
Absolutely.
Paige is going in. Whoa, that's unbelievable.
Dunaway left the floor a
Yeah.
couple of feet, and She was close to the basket, so she just laid it up and in.
I didn't think a human being's arm could do that. I mean, she came from the ground on that. That was amazing.
21-1, the Spartans have the lead with 4:50 to go in the first half. A steal by the Spartans. That was Dunaway just took the ball from a couple of Lady Bulldogs. Now as the Spartans get near the basket, they lose control and the ball goes out of bounds. So the Bulldogs get it on the turnover.
Page comes out to a nice hand.
Yeah, it's played well.
I tell you, I love Rubel right there. I mean, she's going to be fun to watch these next 4 years. She was going up against their bigs again. That's the third time she's going big.
Spartans sent their 1-2-2 defense.
I think number 10 kind of.
Number 10 forgot to report in, apparently. And this
Terry's,
is Lily Walters, a 5'6" sophomore.
You know, Terry's telling her what to do.
And he will straighten them out. We've seen that pretty often. He's a stickler for.
Oh, he is.
You report.
Well, he's one of the best.
Yes, you report the way you're supposed to, or
you
else you come back and that's true.
That's what's going to happen. Yeah, Terry's, you know, he's a Hall of Famer, should be. He's one of the best of all time.
Yeah, he loves these kids too.
Yeah.
And wants to teach them the right way.
Sure does.
42 fires long, rims the basket. The Bulldogs having all kinds of problems down court. Layup and in by Bonneville. Sarah Rubel, little 5'7" freshman, has 6 points.
She doesn't know a fast break. She's never met a fast break she didn't want to finish.
Spartans have 23, and the Bulldogs have 1 point.
Well, look at Manny right there. All of they're Cranfield.
Yeah, almost breaking up the play is Spartans Cranfield. Miranda got a hand on the ball, and unfortunately it's shoved out of bounds before a teammate could pick it up, but it will be Bulldog ball right in front of the scorer's bench. Goes into Tedder, waits for the teammates to get set, and now she starts to drive down, gets into the lane.
Good defense.
There's a loose ball and picked up by Bailey Snyder of CHS. Cranfield feeds out. Shot is missed by the Spartans. Centerville ball. Here come the Bulldogs, looking for their first field goal of this ball game.
Boy, Tedder's hair is out. She's probably going to have to.
There's a hold on the Spartan as the ball carrier started for the basket. Be a non-shooting foul. We have 3.5 minutes to go. First half. Connersville 23, Centerville 1.
Tedder lost her rubber band for her hair, and Cranfield handed it to her. Hey, you don't want that hair in your face.
Okay, ball is going to be inbounded by the Bulldogs into their basket. Number 23 will trigger it in, Marshall. There is
nice
a fight for the ball and almost won by Cranfield. Now it's still a loose basketball. Finally picked up by the Spartans.
Beautiful
Cranfield
job.
takes the feed and close as you can get to the basket and puts it up and in. Miranda is 4 points.
Yeah, you know, the definition of hustle right there. And then Sarah, of course, was trailing and, you know, got the loose ball and found Miranda underneath after Miranda started it all. I mean, those two started and finished it.
Spartan defense all night long is
very good.
Most of the time has been a successful in keeping the Bulldogs away from the basket and forcing them to shoot long.
Yeah.
There's a steal by Connersville up court. Snyder for the Lady Spartans. Into the corner, left corner in traffic. The Spartan finally gets the ball out, taken by Rubel, but it's into backcourt, and that is a no-no.
Yeah, just, you know, again, no close help right there for the Spartans. And, you know, a rare turnover. I mean, we had, almost 30 of them against Mount Vernon.
That's right.
Way too many. So we've not had that many tonight. We forced a whole lot. I'll be interested to find out how many turnovers we forced tonight.
Lady Bulldog.
That's not a good pass. Yeah.
Falls down with the ball. Spartans pick it up, but they fire a pass that's way too long, out of the reach of anybody, and it's back to the Bulldogs.
We got a timeout going, I guess.
Right.
30-second timeout, Centerville.
Urban Winkler Funeral Home in Connersville and Liberty is a family-owned funeral home. Urban Winkler Funeral Home considers it to be an honor to be selected for a family member at time of passing. The friendly staff at Urban Winkler Funeral Home pledges to care for all your family needs to the best of their ability. 2 locations to serve you in Connersville at 513 West 8th Street and in Liberty at 310 North Main Street.
Clock shows 2:18 here in the first half. Well played by the Lady Spartans, so I'm sure the Coach Harder will have some nice things to say at halftime.
Oh, absolutely. Yeah, again, if you want to have to pick something to improve, it is the passing. Got to be able to improve on our passing. We don't have the touch. It seems like we're overthrowing it or we're throwing it too hard when we're too close. That's something that needs to be definitely needs to be worked on. Defense, incredible. Offense, is clicking on all cylinders except the passing. So maybe every cylinder except passing. Good defense there from Cranfield again.
Ball taken away by Miranda Cranfield. Drives down. Ooh. A close-in shot rolls around the rim and drops off. There's another attempt which is missed. Bailey Snyder now with the basketball. Gives off to a teammate who drives the baseline. And the ball knocked out of bounds by a Centerville defender.
Yeah, we had a couple opportunities right there, and that's what we've been giving ourselves. That's why we have a 25-1 lead, Fran, is we've been giving ourselves plenty of opportunities for second and third chances. Yeah,
we've capitalized real well tonight.
Oh, yeah. The old saying is make them pay, and we have. All that.
Ball put in play to Miranda. She tries to lay it up 24. And in and foul in the attempt. She has a couple of free throws coming.
Yeah, it's going to be on Woodruff.
Free throw is good by Miranda Cranfield. It hits the front rim and takes the good bounce. 25th point by the Lady Spartans in this ball game. Steal by the Connersville, put up and in by Miranda Cranfield.
You gotta like that.
Boy, in about 15 seconds, she's really put some points on the board. She has 7 total so far in this ball game.
Yeah.
Ron, it's hard to believe that the Spartans have like a 25 per game offensive average.
Yeah, and we're at 28.
They're past that now.
Yeah, that's the second foul like that against Tedder pushing off. Of course, I've seen 3 or 4 extra.
Right, Spartan ball. 1:23 to go, first half.
Cranfield's getting a nice.
Right, she comes out of the ball game and a well-deserved rest. So.
Yeah, she's done a fabulous job inside her and Madney.
Replaced by Talissa Beckner. Bailey Snyder in front court with the ball, moving it around. Ball taken by Beckner. Feeds off. Snyder drives down. Puts it up and in.
She wasn't going to be denied on that one at all.
She's a good little player, isn't she?
Oh, yeah. Yeah, Bailey's got the experience. She's a veteran. Seems like she's been on the team longer than 3 years. But
that's true, yeah.
Yeah.
She's a real veteran, though.
Yeah, she is.
We've watched her. And there's a couple of players on the floor and ends up with the Spartans getting the basketball. We're in the final minute of tonight's first half. Snyder dribbles the ball. Passes off, takes a return pass, drives down. Here's another shot. She goes left-handed, then right-handed.
Yeah, she can go either way.
Right.
That was a great, give and go there from Page to Bailey, and
Spartans have 32 points.
Boy, Tedder, she's taken. I mean, she's disrupted every time she gets the ball, and that should be. Are they going to call Madney on that?
I think so. Emma Ohm, number 24, a sophomore at Centerville, will be at the line after the foul called on the Spartan.
Yeah, that from our angle looked like she went straight up with the ball.
She has 2 free throws, misses the first one.
Yeah, when you're down 32-1 and you're up at the free throw line and you want to get that point, that ball weighs 1,000 pounds.
You're right.
She got it there.
Yeah, she nothing but rim, nothing but net there. I mean,
Yeah.
that first one was a practice shot. So 2 points now for Centerville.
Yeah, they have no field goals. Both points at the line. She's going all the way. Oh no, I didn't.
Picked up an Spartan missing the close-in shot. Good defense by Centerville on that particular play. And we have reached halftime as the buzzer, I'm sure, heard sound. And at the halftime of this ball game, the Lady Spartans show 32 points on their side of the scoreboard. And 2 points for the Centerville Bulldogs. We'll talk more about this ball game right after this.
Oh, sorry, it's me. I was looking up and you said right after this. I thought, all right, Eye Center of Connersville. Fran provides care for every member of your family. This includes treatment of eye disease and injuries, just one of its many services. Services that include glasses and contacts, frames for every budget, sunglasses, a large selection of eyewear, complete vision care for every member of your family. Yours at Eye Center of Connersville. Scheduling an appointment for a complete eye exam is as easy as a phone call to 825-6000. Eye Center of Connersville, located at 2045 Virginia Avenue. Yeah, I was dazing off there for a moment because I was impressed with how well the Spartans played this first half.
Yeah, they have, really, yes. I think the scoring will reflect that, Ron.
I think they will. For Centerville, just 2 players, Emily Tedder and Emma has one each for Centerville. For the Spartans, they are led by Paige Dunaway's 11. Sarah Rubel, the freshman, she has 6. Bailey Schneider chipped in 4. Elise Matney 2. Brittany Bottomley has 2, and Miranda Cranfield has 7 for the Connersville Spartans. 32 points. As Grady Tate walks by and says, wow, that was a good performance from the Spartans. One thing you can expect from these girls, Fran, and we saw it during the ball game against Mount Vernon, is that they're never going to quit. They're never going to quit. I mean, they were playing that game, they were down 50, and they still played as if they could come back.
That's a good point.
The impressive thing to them is that game's behind them. They came out here, and they're playing their game. They're playing Centerville. They're not playing the Mount Vernon game. They're not playing the next game. They're playing now. And we've seen improvement, some mass improvement from that first game. Very impressed with the Spartans so far.
Yeah, right. I was a little bit disappointed when we saw them play Mount Vernon, but then I considered this inexperienced team that they've had and the experienced team that Mount Vernon is.
Right.
And the reputation they have as strong in athletics. And, yeah, this is a great game for them.
Yeah, confidence builder. I mean, again, the one little thing that if I were to pick on anything would be the passing. We definitely need to pass, but we've had defensive-wise, we've forced them into many, many turnovers. We've had pressured them, and we've overcome their pressure. We've dominated on the glass.
Right.
Great position.
So it's a 32 Spartan to 2 lead over Centerville. The Bulldogs, I mean, I don't know what's going through those young ladies' minds.
Here we go again. I mean, and that's probably what's going on. This is a game that can lift up the Spartans, and this is a game that, oh, geez, here we go with Centerville again, because on paper, both teams could, it's very evenly matched. And
right,
by the scoreboard, you wouldn't see it.
As I mentioned, the Spartans had like a 25 per game average, offensive average so far this season, and same for Centerville.
Yeah, well, we're way above that, and Centerville is way below that. So, again, this is a confident booster for the Spartans.
Oh, absolutely. A win will do wonders for them, and they may need it tomorrow night at Anderson, because those Lady Indians, they run.
Yeah, oh yeah, they're the type of team that it turns into, you think you go to a basketball game, but you go to a track meet.
That's right, I was going to say, it turns into a track meet real early, but I know these kids, the trip to Anderson will be a pleasant one. And,
hope so.
And get victory. TV3, Ron, works in conjunction with the media class at CHS.
Yep, fantastic.
And these guys and gals out there have prepared some videos, and we might see them right now.
That's right.
This is Nathan Shaw from SSN 10-1. Today we have Paige Dunaway. She's going to answer some questions for us. Paige, what's going to be the toughest game this year?
Probably our first few games because we don't have a whole lot of team chemistry right now.
So will that be the toughest about this season?
Yeah, we're a really young team and we don't have a lot of varsity minutes.
What was it like playing as a freshman for varsity?
It was difficult and it took a lot of adjusting.
Do you play in any other league?
I play AAU.
When did you begin playing basketball?
About first grade.
What player did you look up to last season?
I looked up to all of them because I was pretty much the only freshman.
What advice do you have for upcoming freshmen and 8th graders?
To work hard and to always keep a positive attitude.
Do you have any reason behind your jersey number?
It's my favorite number.
Never mind. What excites you about this season?
I'm excited to see how much we improve.
All right, thank you, Paige, and that's all we have for SSN 10-1.
Want to know what I like best about playing basketball for my high school? I like it because it's a place where my friends get to see me play. I like it because I'm playing for someone besides myself. I'm playing for everybody in my school and every person in my community.
Indiana high school sports. They're more than just a game.
Come and see me play.
Okay, the score here at Spartan Bowl tonight in this girls basketball game, Connersville's Lady Spartans 32 and 2 points for Centerville. Ron and I appreciate you joining us here on TV3. Ron?
Place to eat. Connersville's Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Dine inside or carry out or at home or where you work. Delivery from Mancino's is always free. The number to call is 825-6155. Choose from a large menu, and there is a special youngsters menu. Choose the house specialty, the Great Spartan Classic. Enjoy the sports atmosphere by viewing all the Spartan sports memorabilia. Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, 303 West 30th Street. Open daily, 11 a.m. to 10 p.m. Phone number 825-6155. A proud Spartan booster franchise.
Following the trip to Anderson by the Spartans, they will be going to Union County to meet the Lady Patriots on Wednesday, December the 4th. Their next home game will be on Saturday, December the 7th with Greensburg, and that'll be a 12 o'clock start, a noon start for the JV team, followed by the varsity contest. On December 10th, that's a Tuesday, they will be traveling to Newcastle. On Friday, December the 13th, Hagerstown will be coming to Spartan Bowl to the Spartans and the Tigers will tangle. On December 14th, a Saturday, trip to Lawrenceburg. On Friday, December the 20th, they'll be going to South Dearborn. And December's portion of the schedule will end when they meet Batesville at Batesville, and that'll be Friday, December the 27th. So some big games coming up for the Lady Spartans.
Yeah, and games that will be tough, games that will test us, games that will, obviously every game, hopefully you want to see improvement. And with the victory that, or the first half that we've played so far against Centerville, you want to see that upward trajectory. Now, again, we're playing a totally different team tomorrow night against Anderson. That run and gun show that they like to put on. We just got to be as quick as they are and be in their face as well and have patience. One of the things that you want to do when you're playing a team that's fast is have patience, and that's what Mount Vernon took away from us is our patience when they got in our face and never got out of it.
Well, when you get a big lead, it's hard to catch up.
Oh, absolutely.
I mean, you really press and actually play beyond your ability, or try to play beyond your ability.
Well, you try to get right now Centerville's down 30. You try to get the 30 points back in a possession. You can't do that. Yeah, I mean, you just can't. You just got to play each quarter by sections and each half by sections and try to chip away at it. 30-point lead is huge. It's not insurmountable, but the way the Spartans have played and the way Centerville's played, you got to see, something dramatic has to happen.
Right. It was 12-0 in favor of the Spartans at the end of the first break. And so a 20-point
That's
second
impressive.
quarter by the Spartans gives them 32 points here at halftime, and Centerville scored their 2 points in the second half of the ball game.
Yeah, it came at the line.
We are about set to go. The buzzer sounds, and we are headed for quarter number 3 here at Spartan Bowl tonight. Final talk-tos by their coaches. Max Smith is the coach at Centerville, his first year, and Michelle Harder is the coach here at Spartan at Connersville. Her first year here, but her 12th year as a head coach in girls basketball.
Yeah, she's going for her 156th win tonight, if I
Right.
remember correctly.
I think you're right, yes. So, another buzzer, and here we go. Spartanville get the ball to begin the second half of play.
I would imagine Michelle mentioned to the girls, keep it up.
Yes,
I mean,
right. That's
keep it
probably
up.
all she had to say.
Yeah. Sometimes that's all that needs to be said. Just keep it up.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a good pass at all.
Ranfield had the ball, tried to bank one in, but it wouldn't drop for her, and it is Centerville ball on the rebound.
Yeah, that's something that you just can't have happen at all.
No, coach of Centerville up, telling his girls to quickly bring it into front court. This is number 24, Emma Alm,
that's
sophomore.
not a good pass either.
There's a loose ball, and Spartans have it up court. Rubel drives the ball, basket is fouled as she goes in for a layup.
Love her, friend. Love the fact that she'll go up. I mean, if she's within the vicinity of the hoop, she's going after it. That's amazing.
Yeah, the smallest player on the floor right now, 5'7". She has a couple of free throws coming.
Yeah.
Up and bounces off too hard.
It'd be it'd be nice if we couldn't hear the truck.
Second one drops, and Connersville has 33 points now in this ball game. Up court, now comes the Bulldogs. This is their point guard, as we've mentioned several times, Emily Tedder. Ball's taken away by a Spartan, drives down, and I believe a whistle sounded before Connersville went in. They made a basket, but it's nullified out of bounds to Centerville. Here come the Bulldogs, trying for their first victory of the season. They've lost 5, and Spartans hoping for a win tonight. They've lost 4. Whistle stops the play. And a turnover by Centerville, Spartan ball.
We're familiar with having turnovers now. Centerville coming out, and they, again, down 31 now. They want to try to get it all in 1 point. And they've committed some turnovers to start this quarter.
Ball goes into Rubel, and Spartans working against this defense of Centerville right now. They get a player along the baseline, and she starts a drive, but loses the ball momentarily, but it's picked up by CHS. Here's Cranfield backing her way toward the basket. Can't get through, feeds off to Rubel, who tries a long one, and it's not good. Ball touched last by Centerville. Spartans keep possession. Long shot from out. Dunaway hits the rim, and it drops off on a 3-point try.
Oh, nice.
Oh, nice steal by the Spartans.
Yeah, nice
now
steal back.
Now she has Paige Dunaway, but she has the ball taken away from her. Quickly up court is Centerville.
Nice defense.
Shot up and missed by Tedder.
Yeah, that was Bottomley that was on her right there. That
Spartans has a rebound, and the ball, and a shot from out by Dunaway. Paige is a 5'7" sophomore. 14 points for that young lady.
Yeah, I was about ready to say, Fran, that we haven't had a 3 tonight.
That's right.
We have not had a 3 tonight.
And shot missed by Centerville, but a foul on the Spartans. Foul called on Matney. Elise charged for her second foul, first of the second half by the Spartans. Here is Emily Tedder. 5'5" junior. And the free throw perfect. That's their third point in all 3 free throws.
Yeah, all 3 from the line.
Here's their second try. It's on its way. This was good.
Yeah.
They're a pretty good free throw shooting team.
Yeah, not too bad. She's got 3 of the 4 points.
Okay.
Oh,
There is taking one in, Crankville. She just sort of waited for the Centerville defender to put her arms down, and she put it up and in.
Yeah, Sarah was about ready to go to the basket. And, they're going to call.
There's a foul called on
Matney. That's going to be her third.
Yeah.
She's probably going to be coming out.
Probably will. At the free throw line for Centerville is Emma Ulm. U-L-M, she spells her last name. She fires the free throw and hits it.
You know, this is probably the longest that we've ever seen of any team, boys, girls, that ever go this long without a field goal.
That's right. I can't remember any time that's happened.
Yeah.
Another free throw good by number 24, Centerville. There are 6 points.
That's not a good pass.
Out of the reach of the Spartan, and Centerville gets the ball on the turnover.
Don't want to have these type of mental mistakes after such a good first half to creep in. Even though we're up 32, doesn't mean that we need to start getting a little bit fancy and getting off what got us the 30-point lead at the half. Got to still play very well.
Loose ball picked up by Centerville.
Wow, Tedder.
Shot a 10th miss, but a foul on the Spartan.
Boy, she took a beating on that, but boy, she got through our defenders. That was amazing.
Right. That's on Cheyenne Young of the Spartans. That's her first, but the team's third for the second half. Free throw shooter, number 20.
That's Young's third. I didn't have her down for any. I don't know. I'm giving somebody else a lot.
I'm not sure that's the first free throw missed by Centerville tonight. Whoops, she makes the second one. That's her 7th point, and the Spartans 38.
You know, I think they may have went like 1 for, almost hit Sammy in the face. Sammy and the radio guys. Yeah, they should have caught that.
Had a souvenir, huh?
Yeah. Can you keep it? Let's hope.
4:55 on the third quarter clock here at Connersville. Second half play at Spartan Bowl, and Paige Dunaway, long shot, the back of the rim, missed.
Beautiful job.
But there, put up and in by number 2, Sarah Rubel. She's at 9.
She threw that up there. That was awesome. She was in the right spot. And
yeah, it came to her, and she took advantage of it.
Yeah, again, Spartan defense very, very good. Offense this half, if you want to pick something negative, would be, the passing you got, and Michelle's calling for timeout.
She wants to settle the girls down a little bit and get back on the groove.
30 seconds.
Ron?
Now in its 43rd year of assisting buyers and sellers of residential, farm, and commercial properties in all of East Central Indiana is American Heritage Realty. American Heritage Realty staff of knowledgeable and expert real estate brokers is ready to provide you with expert advice when you are buying or selling real estate. American Heritage Realty is located at 603 West 30th Street in Connersville. The phone number is 765-825-1103. That is 765-825-1103. Everyone at American Heritage Realty says, good luck, Spartans.
4:29 to go in the third period. Was 32-2 at the first half break, and now is 40-7 in favor of the Spartans.
Well, just right when I was getting ready to say that, we've been having some errant passes and not some good offensive. Michelle calls that timeout to right the ship, and boy, that was nice.
Up and in, number 13.
Off the glass from Paige.
She's leading scorer with 16 points.
Yeah, that was another steal from her. She's had quite a few of those tonight.
13, her is down
that was
court.
beautiful.
Lays it up and in.
I don't know she's got bionic arm or something. That was amazing.
Spartan fans have to like what they're seeing.
They're calling Paige on that.
They're going to call number 13 a foul.
Yeah, I figured they would. She tried to disguise it to get the call to go her way.
Non-shooting foul. Number 23 will trigger it in. Jaden Marshall, sophomore at Centerville.
Too many fouls, though. That's not good either. We're already at 4.
Yes.
With just a little over halfway to go here in this third quarter. Not good at all as Bailey is about ready to check in. Nice steal from Paige.
Yeah, once you hit 7 fouls, the opposing team is at the line for a couple of free throws on every foul. So.
Well, you knew Sarah was going to go all the way for that. I mean, she's going to the line.
Number 21 comes out young, and Snyder comes in.
Oh, I thought it was a foul.
CHS.
No, I thought they called a foul. Apparently not.
Number 22 is checking in for Centerville. This is Jaden Marsh, a 5'9" sophomore. One of the taller girls in the game. Spartan ball out to Snyder. Comes over to Rubel, back to Snyder. Man-to-man defense by the
not a good pass.
Centerville team. Spartans turnover.
Boy, Bailey's just not having a good game passing-wise.
Now we're not seeing the play in the second half that we did in the first.
No, not at all. And you know, just got to make sure you when you make a pass to make it correct. And right there's how you right that ship.
The Spartans. Dunaway takes it away from Centerville girl and misses on the layup shot. A battle for the ball, and finally Centerville comes out with it, and the girl is pretty well hacked as she goes in for.
Yeah, she was hacked, and
so
it was Sarah.
So Lauren Taylor Stanley, a sophomore at Centerville.
I'm loving watching that girl, Sarah Rubel. She, you know, she's only 5'2", and I think she believes she's 7'2".
Right. Free throw shooter for Centerville is missed. They're still looking for a field goal, aren't they, Ron?
Yeah, they haven't had a field goal all night.
That's what I thought.
No. Sarah prevented that one from happening.
Right.
I mean, that was
kind of an illegal.
Yeah, she was going in for one, and Sarah's like, "You're having none of that."
The second free throw is missed by
oh, no, it's ours.
The Bulldog. Right, touched last by Centerville, so Spartan ball. They'll hit for the south goal here at Spartan Bowl. A full court press putting on by Centerville, but the Spartans break it. There's a push off, but no foul called.
Yeah, I thought
I mean, that girl hit the deck. There's a steal by Centerville, driving down for a field goal is number 20, and we've mentioned her a lot. She's point guard, number 20, Emily Tedder. She has 6 points with her 4 free throws. There's a fight for the ball under the basket. Spartans have it right now. For how long, we don't know. Well, there's a free throw.
Nice hustle.
An attempted field goal missed by Connersville. Spartans will grab the rebound.
You can see why the freshman Sarah started tonight.
Mm-hmm. Spartans have the ball. We're a little over 2 minutes to go in the third period. Nice steal by number 20 for Centerville.
Oh.
She misses on the free throw, or misses on the field goal layup.
Well, she
down
was
court. Rubel with the ball.
Tedder,
hands off to Dunaway.
Yeah, Tedder thought Bailey was going to get her, and Bailey correctly backed off.
Shot from the side.
Nice job.
Oh, nice shot. 2-pointer by Sarah Rubel.
Basketball, Sarah Rubel.
She has 11 points. Spartan coach Harder is up off the bench, and now she's shutting down again. No.
Yeah, she was off there. That was impressive.
Right, I think she's.
Wow, that was beautiful.
Field goal made by a Centerville girl. She was fouled by number 23, Bottomley. At the free throw line is the field goal maker, Jaden Morris.
Well, you know what? I was giving Cheyenne's all to Bottomley.
Okay. 3-point play by the Centerville girl, and they have 12 points. Spartans, though, have 46.
Completed the 3-point play there for Centerville. Got to feel good.
Yes. Oh, driving in for a layup, missed by Young, and Centerville with the rebound Tedder in front court, feeds off to a teammate, tries a three, it hits the rim, but comes off into the hands of Bailey Snyder, who gives to teammate Dunaway and misses on the shot. There's a whistle under the basket.
On that.
Yeah, I think so. A foul on Connersville.
Yeah, it's her fourth. She's probably going to be coming out. Here comes Cranfield, probably going to be in for Matney. She knows it too. Yeah, 4 fouls, got to get out of there.
Right.
She's played a fantastic game defensively wise. Matney has only 2 points, but she's done so well defensively. It's not all about how many points she scores.
Absolutely.
She's probably prevented
all
15.
All of them play good.
Oh, yeah.
Good defense. 42 at the line for Centerville, and Ashley Walter makes the shot, so she'll get a second attempt. That's their 13th point of the ball game. There's the second free throw. Good. I'm impressed with their free throw shooting.
Yeah.
There's a mistake by the Spartans.
Not good right there.
In back court, and Centerville has the basketball.
Centerville's playing. They're playing like they're. This is they're within 2.
Right. Yeah.
And
they really
good.
stepped up their defense.
Yeah.
And what their coach talked to them. Probably that. Step up your defense.
Play harder.
Yes.
But we're making just mistakes that we can't make.
No, if it's a close game, that'd be really costly.
Yeah, right. Right. I mean, we got to play this game the full 32 minutes.
Mm-hmm.
Not. We're up by 32. Let's try this. That's what you do that in practice. Stick to the game plan the whole time.
Here's Walter putting it into play for Centerville, and I think the recipient of the ball stepped on the out-of-bound line. So that turnover by the Bulldogs gives the ball to the Spartans. They're being pressed in back court, but break it with some good pass work. Here's Snyder. Into the corner, shot is just missed by a CHS.
Beautiful job, right? The right spot.
But put up and in, and Miranda Cranfield, 11 points tonight for Connersville. There's a shot by Centerville, which is short. Rebounding Cranfield. She's a real presence on the floor.
Yes, she is. Has been tonight.
Yes. Dunaway takes the ball, feeds off to a teammate, Bailey Snyder, who was driving the baseline and was fouled.
Yeah, I thought she took a beating from 2 of them.
Snyder has a couple of free throws coming. She's a 5'8" junior here at Connersville. Too hard on the free throw, drops off. 24 comes in for Centerville. That is Ohm, and Marsh 22 goes out. Second free throw by Snyder is missed.
Yeah.
Kind of unusual.
Oh yeah, she's usually one of our best free throw shooters.
Right.
Nice steal again.
Right, ball taken away by Spartan. She's
hacked by 12.
Mm-hmm.
Took a shot to the face.
Foul called on Lauren Taylor Stanley. Non-shooting foul, so the Spartans will inbound. Dunaway works it into Rubel. Cross court it goes. Buzzer sounds. We've played 3 here tonight at Spartan Bowl. After 3/4 of play with 12 minutes left to go, the score reads Connersville 48 and Centerville 14.
It's events like this game that make our community such a great place in which to live, work, and play. All of us at FC and Bank applaud the CHS Spartans for their hard work and dedication. Thank you for reminding us once again why we all choose to call this place home. FCN, building stronger communities, one great local event at a time. Go CHS Spartans. Good luck, FCN Bank member, FDIC.
The third period doesn't quite measure up to the Spartans' first 2 periods, Ron, but
no.
They still have, a comfortable lead.
Well, we scored 16 points, which we scored 12 the first quarter, 20. So we're down from the second quarter. We're better than the first quarter.
Oh, yes,
so,
yes.
again, not too bad. I think the reason why it's not as impressive is because we did make a lot of mental mistakes in that quarter, a little bit
Yes.
more than we did the first quarter.
And you can attribute that to Centerville's.
Yeah.
They changed their defense.
Yeah, they picked it up too.
Mm-hmm.
But, you know, we did extend the lead. We were able to extend the lead, and they picked up their pace. We were able to have minimal damage with some of the mental mistakes that we had. Again, got to correct that this fourth quarter. Want to go out of here with some upward trajectory and got to eliminate some of these mental mistakes.
Right.
Nice. That's just elementary right there. She's going on her weak side.
I think she palmed the ball, but
Yeah, I thought she did too.
but the ref didn't.
He didn't
think
see
so.
it from his angle. Yeah, I thought clearly she.
Okay, play broken up by Centerville, but the Spartans will have the basketball. Cranfield takes the Rubel. Long shot from out. Dunaway. Oh, three-pointer rims. It drops out.
Yeah, that was in and out.
Rebounding Centerville. The Bulldogs are starting the final 8 minutes of this ball game at Spartan Bowl tonight. And
Nice steal.
Bailey Snyder with a nice breakup of the play.
Going all the
Drives
way.
down court, puts it up, and misses.
Yeah, that's where Bailey, again, she was trying to draw the foul, didn't get it. But it went out on
The rebound
Centerville.
was knocked away by a Centerville girl, so Spartan ball under their goal.
I tell you, I kind of talked about Bailey's passing, but her defense has just been incredible tonight. Got to give her props for that. She's a veteran.
The inbound pass intercepted by Centerville, so another turnover by the Spartans, but Centerville decides to
Turn it back over.
lose the basketball, so it's Spartan ball again in backcourt this time. They're done away, the ball handler.
That should be our ball.
Ball knocked away and touched last by one of the girls in blue, so it's Spartan ball.
Yeah, I was going to call it for them. They both looked at each other. They weren't quite sure who it went out on, and I was like, I'll go ahead and call it.
Done away, over to Rubel. Snyder tries a long shot, missed. Rebounding goes to Centerville.
We haven't had that many three-point shots tonight, Fran, maybe 3 or 4.
That's true.
Oh, wow.
Whoop.
Yeah, they're going to call
Tedder
Sarah
is
on that.
bumped as she drives toward the basket. Here comes the foul call by the Spartans. Rubel is charged with it, and the free throw shooter has 2 shots coming. 6:46 to go in the ball game.
Too many fouls.
Drops
That's we're already in the 1-1 now.
They have 15 points and a couple of field goals, Ron?
Yeah, they've only had 2 field goals, Fran.
That's what I thought.
Yeah.
And they didn't come until the third period.
Right.
Second free throw good. 8 points for the free throw shooter. 16 for the team.
Oh, Matney,
There's
Cranfield right there.
Cranfield getting a basketball and just kind of softly putting it up and in. She has points 12 and 13. Ball knocked away. That's a 49 and 50 points for CHS tonight. This is their most points, Ron, in any game.
Yeah, we've doubled.
There's a shot. A foul called, shot missed, but a foul on the Spartans, I believe. Foul called on Young, Sienna Young. That's a 8 on the Spartans. At the line, number 20, Emily Tedder. Free throw good.
Again, a lot of fouls that we've racked up now. You talked about it earlier. If this were a close game,
Yes. Walter out, and into the game for Centerville is Jaden Marshall. Here come the Spartans after the second free throw is good. Bailey Snyder. Dunaway on the side. Back out to Snyder, who works behind the free throw circle. Connersville with the ball, driving down in traffic. Can't get through, so the pass comes back out to Snyder. Dunaway pops one in from about 10 feet away, and another 2 for the Spartans. Another 2 for Dunaway. She's at 20.
Yeah, you know you're not going to stop her and then stop popping.
Now
stop
there's
and
a
pop like
steal
that.
by Dunaway, drives down.
Oh,
Misses on the free throw, but a foul called as she was heading toward the basket. Foul called on Tedder, sending Paige Dunaway to the free throw line for a couple of shots. Good on the first one. 52, Connersville, 18, Centerville. Centerville making some wholesale changes here as I guess their coach wants to get some of the bench players some experience. Second free throw by Dunaway is good. Number 13, some of these Spartans I think are having the game of their life.
yeah, yeah, and you again could have come at a better time.
That's right. Yeah, as we talked about earlier, the confidence that this victory would give these kids is great.
Absolutely.
Centerville on the attack. There's a shot attempted, miss. Fight for the rebound. Won by Connersville's Rubel. Works it to Snyder. Drives to the baseline, comes back out. There's a little jump shot from the free throw circle. Missed by Rubel, and the rebound this time goes to the Bulldogs. They're quickly in the front court. Here is Walter driving down. The shot from out is missed by Centerville. Centerville wins the battle for the rebound. Whistle sounds, and maybe a foul on that play.
Yeah.
I believe so. It's going to be called on Young of Connersville.
21, Cheyenne Young.
And the Spartans with 9 personal fouls in this second half.
Yeah,
Sends is a free throw shooter to the line with an automatic 2 attempts.
yeah, one more is a double. Is it?
Spartans making a lineup change as
Yeah, they are.
Young will come
Oh, they're
out.
not in the double bonus yet. Yeah, they are in the double bonus. It was 10. You're right. Sorry.
Right, yeah, it's
clicked that.
right.
They finally just clicked it over. I thought
Yeah,
it was 2. I thought we were at double bonus when you said it, and still had 9 up there.
Yeah,
But
scoreboard people have took them a little while.
yeah,
Look for the right button, I guess.
right.
I don't I've never run a scoreboard, but
I could. I'd want to talk too much like we're doing now. Not keeping track.
number 23 at the line for Centerville and misses the free throw. Whistle
call
stops.
40 on that? Who?
Connersville personal 11, Sydney Duncan, her first.
What are they signaling, Ron? That
Number 11, Dungan.
okay with and 2 free.
Yeah.
Two free throws coming.
I was going to say I didn't see what the foul was, but
Holland shooting.
This is Jakia Holland, freshman at Centerville at the line.
way too many fouls tonight.
Yes. Her free throw is good. Here's her second try coming up here. 18 points for Centerville. The Spartans have 54. That shot
She
is
tried to do
missed.
that on purpose, yeah.
Another
Yeah.
over
She
the girl.
jumped over the line before,
Yeah,
yeah.
so it wouldn't have gone,
Yeah, she
been
was-
counted had it gone through, which it didn't.
Yeah, she was hoping that they would get the rebound.
So the Spartans
See, they're still trying.
have the
See,
basketball.
not a good pass there. Not a good pass there.
No, she passed into actually traffic. I
Yeah, way
guess.
too much traffic.
I
That-
mean, there were a couple, 3 players around the person she was passing to, and
Gotta have patience. If there's nobody open, just dribble the ball. We got a 35-point lead.
right. Here's driving down for the Spartans, coming back out without taking a shot was Matney. Ball
Yeah.
worked around. Time to fill in control.
Oh, I thought she was hacked on that, but
That was
apparently
a-
not.
Pass, I guess it was a pass or a shot run. I'm not sure, but
Well, I think she was. I don't know. I thought she was hacked. That's what I thought. Nice.
intercept. Oh, a 3-pointer put in by Walter.
Ashley Walter.
She has 6 points for the Bulldogs, and they have reached 22. Now there's a breakup of the Spartan play, and then the Spartans get the ball back. There's a foul called. This will be on Marsh.
22, Kathy Duke. Her second, team 7.
Non-shooting foul, so the Spartans will inbound. Clock runs. Is just over 4 minutes left to play in the game. Here's Snyder. Spartans will out in front, have the ball. Traveling called on CHS.
Yeah, she went to fake the pass and her foot slid on that. Just a little bit too much of a fake on that, and she tried to disguise it and didn't get called as we.
Here comes some lineup changes for the Spartans. Some girls that haven't seen much action are coming in. And in fact, I see one I don't have a number on. See if I can find one.
That should be our ball.
22 and 3 coming in. 3 is Kara Snyder, but
I don't know who 22 is.
22, I don't know. She will forever remain a mystery.
Abby Bador, maybe?
Don't know.
I didn't hear Larry call number 22, but we'll.
Could be on the junior varsity. 22 is Abby Bador, so we'll call her Abby for right now, okay?
Yeah, hopefully it is. We got to get her on the scoreboard so we can hear Larry call her name. I didn't see her.
Shot from out.
Nice.
Oh, putting it up and in is Connersville's Talissa Beckner.
Yeah, nice. Kissing that off the glass. She called the bank on that.
Right.
I don't know how many steals Paige has had tonight or disruptions. At least got to be 30 or 40, it
Yeah,
seems like.
she's been a one-man terror group for
Yeah.
the Spartans against the Bulldogs. A little over 3 minutes left in tonight's game. So the Spartans are going to have a victory here in this season, the first one, and end up with a 1-4 record. Oops, there's a bump by Lady Spartan as Centerville goes in for a shot.
And we'll call Beckner on that.
Number 14, yes. 2 free throws for number 20. Boy, she's been at the free throw line a lot tonight. But,
Way too many fouls. We're at 13 or so here in this half. That's not good at all.
No, not at all. Number 20, Emily Tedder. Centerville player at the line. It's the second one. 23 points for the Bulldogs. Bailey Snyder quickly up court for CHS. Number 14 fires long and hits the rim, but it won't go through for her.
But she followed her shot. That was
rebound. Yes.
You got to like that. I mean, you give yourself credit for that. I mean, we didn't score, but she gave herself another opportunity, even a second opportunity after that. It's an NBA free.
Yeah, Talissa has played well for the Spartans.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's another attempt by them. Hits the second one, and that's number 42, Ashley Walder. She had a free throw shot on the way, or a three-pointer on the way that didn't go through, and one of her teammates got the ball and fired it back to her, and she tried second time. And
let's try it again.
was successful. They have 26 points. Spartans have 56. There's a three-pointer on the way by number 23. That's Jaden Marshall. She's a sophomore at Centerville. They're up to 29 points. They're above their average per game, too.
Oh, there we go. Somebody Garrison, 22. I didn't catch, but we're giving her 2 points. I like that. We got to find out who she is.
Right. Yeah, it was a good shot.
Cheryl.
Nice shot by 22.
Cheryl Garrison.
Oh, okay.
Like it.
Quick play, court. Beckner misses a shot. Close in. Teammate gets a rebound. Number 3, Kara Snyder tried his shot. Was not fouled. They missed the shot. Fight for the rebound. Whistle sounds. Play stops. Spartans end up with a ball.
Yep. Didn't know how that happened.
I don't know. Our view was blocked, so I'm not sure what happened.
Yeah, it came out of bounds.
It's in the corner of the northwest of the Spartan Bowl, and it's sort of out of our view. We're in the final minutes of tonight's ball game. Spartans have the lead and the ball.
Yeah, it looks like they're going to.
Number 3 will fire and just miss a three-pointer dropping in. That was by Garrett Snyder, a sophomore.
Yeah, I would have loved to saw her get on the board.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, some youngsters that don't get to play a whole lot are in the lineup right now.
Over to Snyder.
Here's a ball taken by the Spartans.
Yeah,
up and there
right.
she is.
Yeah.
Kara Snyder against
Yeah, you gotta like that.
She's a sophomore. 15 seconds to go in tonight's game. No, I think the Spartan fans have to be pleased, Ron, with what they've seen tonight.
Well, I know I am.
Yes.
I know I am very pleased with the way that the girls have played so far tonight. Again, some things we got to clean up, obviously. I don't think you can ever play a perfect game, but this is the perfect timing to play a game like this.
Thomas on Beckner of the Spartans, sending to the free throw line Jaden Marshall of Centerville. We're in the final seconds of this ball game. She misses the free throw. Some more Centerville girls come in that haven't seen much action. Getting ready for her second free throw is Marshall. 12.2 seconds to play. Up and will go. With the rebound is Connersville's number 14, Beckner. He had a nice game tonight.
Yeah,
Clock
very nice.
is running out 3 seconds. 2-1.
Snyder's going
buzzer.
for it.
There's a last second shot,
awesome.
which hit the rim, but dropped off.
I would hope it would. I was hoping it'd go in, but I mean, that's great.
Final score here tonight. Connersville's Lady Spartans 60 and Centerville Bulldogs, Lady Bulldogs 29. Spartans offense went from an average of 25 points a game to 60 here tonight for this ball game, and it's a great win for the CHS girls. Now they prepare for a couple of road games, Anderson and Union County, before returning back home. Ron's working on the scoring, and we'll have that here you for just momentarily. Plus a word from one of the folks that bring you the Spartans on TV3, Ron?
Reed Health Sports Medicine provides athletic trainers to the Connersville Spartans through the support of Reed Foundation. Athletic trainers are normally present at most practice and sporting events. They can respond to an injury within seconds, determine the immediate needs of the athlete, and either begin treatment or initiate emergency management within the first few minutes. If your athlete is rehabbing from a sports injury, Reed Health offers outpatient physical therapy at 1941 Virginia Avenue in Connersville.
This ball game by quarters was Spartans all the way at each stop. 12-0 at the first break. Halftime 32-2 after 3, 48-14, and 60-29 was the final, with the Spartans winning game number 1 and Centerville dropping to their 6th loss without a win this season. Some things to build on in this game.
Yeah, absolutely. You don't want to harp on some of the mental mistakes because coach saw that. She's going to work on that a lot. But my goodness, we got to talk about this defense. That was incredible defense from the Spartans.
Yes.
Very, very good defense. The team played much better cohesively. They knew where the other ones were. We dominated the glass, Fran. I mean, I don't know if we've ever seen that kind of a domination on the boards from anybody that we've ever had, both boys and girls. And so, when we gave ourselves plenty of opportunities, second, third, fourth chances even, we cut down on our mental mistakes, and we forced them into a lot of turnovers as well. So a very, very good game for the Lady Spartans as they get their first victory on this home floor, and you got to be happy about that, especially if you're their coach.
Well, it shows what good defense will do for you. If you don't play defense, you don't win.
No, not at all.
I mean, that's it.
Yeah, I mean, you definitely, without question, have to defend very well. Defense wins ball games. Offense is what puts people in the seats, obviously. So it's one of those things where. This was a victory that was needed at the right time, and very happy for the girls to come out of here with this dominant victory. I felt like it would be a close game, but it wasn't at all.
No, I thought so too, because the teams are very evenly matched in this early going. This is the third week of Lady girls basketball in Indiana, so these kids, I think, have turned a corner here tonight.
Yeah, absolutely. Now they got that run and gun show that they're going to play up in Anderson, and hopefully get some victories here coming up for the next time we see them here on TV3 in December. And Again, I expect that these girls are going to improve each and every game. We might have a couple roadblocks where we, don't play as well and play against some of those good teams where we get on the blowout side. But again, we're going to get improved each and every time.
Right.
Wilson Lawson Myers Fran Insurance Agency is dedicated to protecting you and your family at a price that you can afford. Wilson Lawson Myers are licensed insurance professionals striving to be your agency of choice. Wilson Lawson Myers is an independent agency representing numerous companies for all your needs. Finding the right insurance begins with finding the right agency. That is Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency at 521 Central Avenue in Connersville. Phone 825-5111.
Okay, Ron, you have some scoring?
Yes, I do. For the Centerville Bulldogs, they were led by Emily Tedder. She has had 11 points, only one field goal, 9 points from behind at the free throw stripe. Lillian Marsh had 2 points. Jaden Marshall had 3. Emma Oon had 3. Jada Holland had 1, and Ashley Water had 9 points for the Centerville Bulldogs. For the Connersville Spartans, they were led by Paige Dunaway's 22 points. Sarah Rubel had 11. Kara Snyder had 2. Bailey Snyder had 4. Talissa Beckner had 2. Elise Matney had 2. Cheyenne Young, Brittany Bottomley had 2. Miranda Cranfield had 13. And Cheryl Garrison, who we didn't even have her on our list, she came and scored 2 points there late in the fourth quarter for the Connersville Spartans.
It's always nice when some of the bench kids, I guess, get to play. And,
absolutely.
And that was tonight. I mean, they got some valuable experience, I think. And,
and they contributed.
Absolutely, yeah. It was, the Spartan fans had to be happy tonight.
Oh, yeah, I'm very happy, and I know the faithful are happy. Anytime you can walk out of here with a victory, especially the first one, that's Coach's 156th victory. She's happy. We're all happy.
Sure, right.
Absolutely.
Right. Real confidence builder for CHS.
At the right time.
Yes,
it came at the right time.
Yeah, because they don't have an easy schedule. Nobody can say that they play weak teams.
No, and that's we need the strong schedule. Even though the program now may be on the rebuilding, this is we need to play these tough teams.
Right.
Absolutely. Financial investments are very important, but so are the investments of time, patience, and encouragement our young athletes receive from their coaches, teachers, and mentors. That's why Edward Jones is a proud sponsor of Connersville Spartan Sports. Contact your local Edward Jones financial advisors, Gina Hartman, Devin Hornsby, and Gary Reepsummer for your investment needs. Edward Jones, making sense of investing, member SIPC.
Our next telecast here on TV3 will be boys basketball when they take on the Union County Patriots in the season opener.
That time of year?
That's right. That'll be a thrilling night. This Spartan game on TV3 has been brought to you by American Heritage Realty, George's Pharmacy and Medical Equipment, Reed Health Connersville, Don's Auto Sales and Tires, Edward Jones Financial Advisor.
This game also brought to you by FCN Bank, Foles Flooring, Mancino's Pizza and Grinders, Urban Winkler Funeral Home, Wilson Lawson Myers Insurance Agency, and the Ice Center of Connersville.
Thanks, Ron.
Yes, Fran.
Okay.
Looking forward to the boys' game, day before Thanksgiving.
Right. And thanks, everybody, for watching. Stay tuned now as we talk with the coach next.
Coach, you got to win. Congratulations.
Thank you. It's a big win for us tonight. I think that, it helps the girls relax a little bit, have a little bit of confidence. Not much time to celebrate that win because we turn around tomorrow night and go to Anderson. But definitely, it just shows the hard work that the girls have been putting in and really listening and trying to adjust to what it is that we're asking them to do. And we saw all of that tonight when they came out defensively and offensively.
Absolutely. A real confidence builder.
Definitely is a confidence builder. We saw some shots fall tonight. It was a great team win. All the girls were involved, both offensively and defensively. And we just really shared the ball, I thought, well tonight. We were looking to make that extra pass to the open person and didn't just settle for shots because, I might be open, but we looked for that extra pass, and that paid off for us.
What do you think happened at halftime? Centerville played better in the second half.
Well, they came out and switched up a little bit and went into their full court press and back into a zone, and it took us a little while to adjust. And we also fouled early on, put them at the foul line. So if you look at them, we take some of those things away, those fouls that we had and the opportunities they had there. It just took us a little bit to adjust to what they were doing differently. But I thought we did a nice job. Played a lot of girls tonight, got everybody in, and I think that's always nice when they can step on the floor and get in a little bit and relax.
Oh, absolutely. The bench people, they deserve a lot of credit because they have to be ready to go at a moment's notice. They don't have the warm-up like the team does before the game, and you call on these youngsters and they have to report in, and they're in this ball game within 30 seconds, and guarding somebody, that's tough to be a bench player.
It is tough, and they sit there and they watch the game, and sometimes that could be a little bit an advantage for you because you can kind of see what's going on, how the officials are calling it, what's happening. You can listen to what we're talking about on the bench as far as what's going on the floor. But I thought that the girls, all of them tonight, when they came off the bench, they came in and gave us a spark, and that's what you're looking for your bench to do. Ty came in and she was active defensively, looking to attack the basket, getting some offensive boards, and had a couple nice assists on the inside tonight too. So that that's something that you want to see from your bench players when they step up there.
It showed that the girls have really worked hard on defense. It was a big difference from their last game.
That's one thing we've focused this week on: defensive positioning, having active hands, angles when people are driving on you, not just running right at them. And the girls really adjusted, and also getting in the help side. There were times against Mount Vernon our help side was non-existent, and the girls tonight were crowding the paint, showing help early, which led to some easy offense for us because we got some steals and were able to transition.
It was a real team victory, and I know you and your staff are very pleased with the play tonight.
We are very happy. I'm very pleased with how all the girls played and the way they came in and the way that they're continuing to fight and battle and just improve each and every night. Mm-hmm. And, it's a long season, and that's what we talked about. We play these games to get ourselves ready for that tournament and so that we're ultimately playing our best basketball at that time.
Before coming back home, you play at Anderson, and then you go to Union County and play the Patriots.
Yes, definitely have two, tough games coming up here with Anderson on the road. They're going to be quick and athletic, try to speed us up, so we're going to have to make sure that we're playing fundamentally sound and slowing ourselves down a little bit there. And then Union County, they have their team back from last year. We scrimmaged them. We know that they're a solid team, both inside and outside. So just, some little things that we can do between now and then to get ourselves ready to battle them on the road.
Coach, congratulations, and congratulations to all the girls from here at TV3, okay?
Thank you very much. Appreciate it.
Bye now. Thanks, everybody, for watching this game here on TV3. The final score was Lady Spartans 60 and the Lady Bulldogs 29 from Centerville. On behalf of everybody at TV3, we want to wish you and your folks, your family, the best of holiday seasons coming up here. And we want to thank you for Ron Wiley. I'm Fran Schommel, and we want to thank you for watching TV3. And as always, watch TV3 for Spartan Sports from Spartan Bowl in Connersville. Good night, everybody.